Grand Rising YouTube. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. It's afternoon where I am right now, 12:32. I've written here, meditation brings hidden answers to a conjuring of truth, remembrance, of things you may not have been aware of at the times of the things happening, each to their own. The energy of everything happens for a reason. Your intuition, synchronicities around you are all a part of the meditation. Depending on your frequency, your hermit energy. I recognize I was guided to tarot, oracle guidance, stemming from since I was a child. My inner creative energy, visions, how I've seen things since a child, due to culture, upbringing, circumstances, conditioning, pushed me in a direction that I would not express the things that I felt inwardly. But expression is never fully taken. I then began to express through writing. Again, that hermit energy, soul searching was invaded. Devil energy. The creativity became blocked. Life circumstances. Time does not change, but things changes in time, is a quotation I heard and kind of stuck to me. In the experiences and knowledge and wisdom of life, brings for the change, for the new, the eclipse energy. All that was is now suppressed through remembrance. All that was once suppressed is now brought through remembrance. I've come to understand that the oracles and the tarot is an energy tool that brings out what's within you, what's around you, through you, for you, mainly directed to your own earthly experiences. It's my knowledge and my earth wisdom, intuition too, that's guided and guidance. That's helped me create my oracle decks. Earthly experience mixed with natural nurture and nature, mind, body and soul. Naturalness, your core, your center point, your anchor, in order to decipher what's real and what's not real. But nothing happens for a reason. The energies you draw and attract to, the reason, the season, kind of energy, the reflection that you bring or being alerted to, for that confirmation maybe, for the closure maybe, for the clarity maybe, for the new energy definitely, fighting to come through the spiritual warfare, strength and sun energy. Is the reasons hundreds and thousands of us can resonate on thousands of videos worldwide, tarot readings, guidance, motivation. Pay attention to your recommendations. Small signs of the universe trying to get through to you, to your meditative state, by allowing you to see these coincidences around you, numbers, birds, such and such. A message is trying to come through in pieces, coming together from this 3D puzzle with thousands and thousands of messages needing to be deciphered to get to the core of the healing. Listen to the messages that come to you, through you, in that silence, because they're for you. Learn to be less judgmental, more forgiving, more compassion, more empathy. For the you that was ever attached to the connection of the good, the bad, and the ugly. Your divine feminine, your divine masculine, and even for the karmic energy within you needs healing. We're all part of each other within some kind of energetical, spiritual connection, some way, shape or form, is what I've come to understand just through this journey. I mean, it's something I've always kind of understood, but even more so through this journey of my tarot and my oracles and that part, which has been the last couple of years, my eyes are even more open. It's that whole energy of when you think you know everything, you know nothing. There's still so much to learn. That's why I always say to my children, you're never too young to teach, and you're never too old to learn. I learn from everything and everyone, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Answers to the unknown questions revealed by the quantum leap energy of different experiences at the same time, at the same phase of life, in the energy of past, present, or future. Compassion, empathy, forgiveness, appreciation, inner standing, for the energy you ever played or played at some point in time, with the energies one shared resonates with, and able to move past with insight, and the natural gift the Most High blessed us all with, intuition and choice, free will. Once you know better, you do better. Sometimes the answers to what you seek are staring you right back at us the whole time. Pay attention to the messages that come through via silence in the mind. That's just my thoughts and my wisdom that were coming to me, through me today, through my own meditation, energy. Through the silence, I'm putting all of these pieces to the puzzles together of what's going on around me, within my own circumstances, in regards to the energies that I've tapped into, especially in season 5. It's all about the healing. That whole major 555 energy shift that's bringing us now into the new moon in Taurus. That's the gateway opening for this eclipse energy that's coming at the end of the month. There's things that's needed to be realized and moved on from. Whether it comes to you directly from where you're needing it to come to you from, or whether it's coming to you from the messages sent through you, for you. You understand? And I mean things like you're resonating with the energy of a reading, or you're seeing certain synchronicities, and when you look up the synchronicities, certain answers may come to you. This is a time to eclipse out anything in your life that no longer serves you, because this is a whole new way. This is a whole new way of being, living, thinking. There's an energy of needing to adapt, is what's coming to my mind right now. An energy to an adapt. We're needing to adapt. But not without inner standing. Having to understand where we're coming from in order to know where we're going to. There's an energy of, if not, you may get left behind within the shift. That in-between energy. That in-between energy is kind of where I've been at within the last few months now. But always with one eye open to where it is and what it is that is actually going on energetically. But I've got an energy that some haven't got the energy or the strength to stand up and face that in-between, the spiritual warfare that's taking place before the shift, before that new beginning energy, before the wheel, well, the wheel is turning, but before that new world energy, that new world era, let's say. There's a need to go back to the healing. It's all about the healing. It's all about the healing. That energy of the little matchstick girl, depending on how you're looking at it and depending on where you are within the wheel, it's healing. Maybe it's a movie worth looking at. I will come back and do a reading. It's the day after, but nothing is a coincidence. I was going to come out and do this reading last night, but I didn't. I went into my own thoughts. Because without understanding and understanding what's going on for myself, within myself, I can't project that. I come to understand that. It's within me. But sometimes you have to take that pause You have to take that pause and go within so you can decipher exactly the messages that it is that's coming in towards you. And for me, the Most High has brought clarity, confirmations to me, through guidance, and through me trusting my own intuition. And it's so shocking. It's so shocking. Serene energy. How so many different energies can align and answer questions to answers that's been probably going on for your lifetime. But it takes inner standing and self-love and self-respect and self-compassion and self-empathy in a balanced way without being selfish. You understand? Like there's a balance to this all, and I'm beginning to understand that now, and that's what's coming through with this new moon eclipse energy. I feel like for many of us as a collective, it takes what you give to another to give to yourself also, just the same, in a balanced way. Going back to the mature woman in the reverse, living a life that at some point that you can resonate with within our current energy of the Nine of Swords, judgment, for envy of another's foundation without knowledge of how many falls, how many cuts, the blood, the sweat, the tears that went into someone's foundation. So the Most High will bring forth a tower, reveal the moon energy to what's hidden, the star, the healing, the wished fulfillment, justice and judgment. Major changes for all right now, for the next, I feel, 7 years. What we do now matters, especially for the next generations to come. The Most High is restoring balance. Is why we're all feeling and experience these major shifts, emotional imbalance, lack, prosperity, gratitude, all in one bubble, high and lows of emotions. Keep check on the astrology energy, something my mind as a child was blocked from, but always curious too. But the interest has risen back since, connecting with the tarot and the oracles. I then begin to understand my bond and the connection that I've always known I've had from age 6 to 7, especially with the moon and the stars and the sun. Although I'm an earth sign, that's where I generate my energy from. That's where I get that push, I want to say. Maybe for some, at this time, at this stage of moving past the in-between, things are becoming more clear. And that light is becoming more clear at the end of the tunnel. Sorry, the eclipse energy. I kind of got that energy of that anticipation, that curiosity of what now, what now, what now. It's like a decision has to be made, or a decision has been made, and it's that anticipation energy, that curiosity of what now, what now, what now. Someone's wanting to see the result of their final work, kind of energy, of all that they put into possibly the healing. So now that someone's done the healing work that they're needing to do, what now? But whatever this is now, I feel like it's something that's going to be set for generations and generations to come. Like I said before, I feel like there's a need for that realization. There's a need to move on, move forward from whatever's been keeping you stuck, whatever's been keeping you in a procrastination energy, regardless. Because whatever this major change is, if we get stuck within the last cycle or within the last energy shift, that energy, I mean, for some, for me, this is a 30-year closure. It's answer questions to over 30 years plus. The Earth Angel energy, in regards to the Earth Angel chasers and the whole energy. You understand? Everyone's going to be different to what it is that they're realizing right now, or has been over the last 3, 4, 5 years plus. But I feel like all of that, whatever's gone on for that season, is now. The reason is now, or the reason is coming. within the next few months, I feel that reason is coming. It's becoming much more clear to what's needed right now. And I feel like that's what this energy of the new moon in Taurus is bringing in. What's needed. Not only what's needed within you in order to take on the projects that you've built for yourself to this point. I'm kind of get distracted right now because I'm conscious of the time. I've got to go and clear up my hands and stuff. I've been doing some work in the garden. But as soon as I've done what I've done, I want to come back, and I definitely want to pull on this energy of the new moon in Taurus, moving into the eclipse, which is on the 26th. I literally stopped this part of the message of the reading, and then I came back again because what I just wrote without the music, if you can hear the difference, is what just came to mind as I was about to upload. So I feel like the energy that's coming through is a strong energy, and I've noticed this is what's happened within me within the last few months. My intuition and everything is heightened. My automatic writing, the messages I get through audio voyance, the messages, the visions I'm seeing is a lot more clearer. And I'm noticing it's happening gradually, in a surreal kind of way, to the point I can't even ignore it anymore. I notice it through when I do my readings. I start off with the automatic writing I'm noticing as of lately, and what I say within that automatic writing I know comes out through the tarot. I picked up on this energy because of another channel that I'm connected to, and through deciphering the overwhelmingness of this spiritual journey I'm on, showed me how it is that I can incorporate my automatic writing along with my oracles and my messages that I have within me. So on that note, I'll be back with the tarot.